Hello everyone, this is Shadow Fry right here. We're finally back with another Rift video, and today we're gonna discuss about the patron system. So now, let's get started. Let's start, please. Start the video. Start. Okie dokie. Most people know that Rift is an MMO that is free to play, and it was published by Trion, whatever, we already know this. After it became free to play in 2012 or something, Trion implemented the patron system, which basically means that players get to keep paying for the game that's already free. Moving on! So what does this mean that players have to pay for patron benefits that were already given? It just means that basically, for $15 a month, you can just get the same benefits that free-to-play players used to have until Trion took them away forever. Alright, calm your tits. I did not mean to say that. I did. Anyways, let me just log into my account so I can show you guys the patron benefits that Rift offers to its player base. So if you're playing Rift and you're paying your monthly subscription, that means you're a patron. If you open your ability tabs and go into the far end, you're gonna see patron abilities. Once you click that, you're gonna open a bunch of abilities, services, and utilities that free-to-play players don't have. Most of them include class trainers, bankers, mailboxes, and that's just the start of it. Aside from getting all these handy utilities and services, patrons do actually get more experience, they get more in-game currency, they get more mounted speed, but most important, when you're in raids, patrons get more marks when it comes to downing bosses than those who are non-patrons. Some people may think that these patron benefits are a bit unfair for those who can't afford them, but then after Rift became a free-to-play MMO, game developers need to find a way to make some income, and by actually giving players an option to pay for benefits and not forcing them, I don't think it's a bad thing. Even though I believe it's not unfair for people to actually pay Patron, like I said, Patron just gives players handy utilities that they can use in their time playing Rift. Being patron won't give you better loot, it won't give you better stats or better gear. It's just a service that Trion gives its players so they can have a more smooth time playing Rift. If you're interested in becoming patron so you can gain this access and abilities and utilities, but you're just gonna be like, I'm not gonna pay $50 a month so I can actually get freaking Simmons and everything like that! You can actually gain patron access by using in-game currency and exchanging that for Rex, which is the equal amount of credits that you get from the cash shop. Even though it's possible to gain patron status by not paying anything in the cash shop, Trion has indeed done some changes that are unfair for free-to-play players. A few months back, our players could farm up to 7 dungeons and warframes for the exchange of 1 charge. If you didn't burn your charge because you didn't log in that day, you didn't have to worry, because your charges could stack up to 7 times. However, Trion decided that this will change and only patrons would get the benefit of stacking 7 charges, while free-to-play players would only get 1 charge per day. Now, the following is just my opinion. I'm going to put my script to the side and I'm going to talk of how I feel about this. I think that it hurts players who are new to the game because Trion basically took away the only way they can farm marks. Yes, people who have been sticking into Rift a long time, they know how to get the marks. We can do weeklies, we can do raids, we can go do world events, but people who are new to the game, they believe that dungeons are the way to go to get marks and get gear. But by taking away their charges that they had, the 7 charges, and just giving them 1, it's just taking away the farm. People can't log in the day, they can't log every day and try to get marks. Shit, I got school to go to. Seriously, bro. Ain't nobody got time for that. Another thing that Trion did was changing the soul damage. In Rift, there's something called soul vitality. Every player will start with 100%, and every time you die, it's going to decrease by 10% until it reaches down to 0. If it reaches down to 0, your stats will be decreased, and you won't be able to do as much DPS, and you will be pretty much useless. The way to fix this is by going to an NPC healer and paying a small fee with in-game currency. However, since patrons get benefits, they don't have to pay for soul damage because they don't get any. A new feature that was added for patrons is the affinity reward system. Every time you spend online as a patron, you get affinity points. With these affinity points, you can go to the Rift store, go into the affinity rewards tab, and you can get a bunch of cosmetics using that in-game currency. You can get dimension items, you can get cosmetics, you can get minions, and you can get mounts. The affinity rewards are just cosmetic purpose only. It's nothing that's gonna make you more OP than said character. There's no weapons, there's no better helmets, there's nothing. It's just there to make patrons look unique and stand from the crowd. Now that I covered everything that the patron system can give players, would I really recommend Patreon to those watching this video? I'll give you my honest opinion. I will say yes, go for it. I've been playing Rift for almost 4 years, and I've been playing my monthly subscription ever since I joined. The reason why is because I like to rate myself, and having to know that you don't have to worry about soul vitality because you are paying for this type of benefits, it's reassuring to have that in the back of your mind. It's like, I don't have to pay in-game currency so I can, I can repair my soul after a big rough night of progression. It's just those little things in the background that makes everything worth it. Like, you don't have to go and try to find a portal because, you have your fast pass right there ready to go. You have your summoners, you have your mailbox, you have your guild bankers. It's just reassuring to know that you're paying for this type of stuff and you can just have it ready on the fly. This pretty much wraps up my review into the Patreon system and Rift. This is not the video that I wanted to release beforehand. I wanted to do a video about the end content and rating in Rift, but it's just so much information that I couldn't fit it into a 15-minute video, so I'm going to try to work on that a little bit more. However, the Patreon system is a topic that I wanted to discuss because I think it's pretty unique, and Triumph can sometimes be good with this thing, but can sometimes not nail it. But it's some of the things that you need to work with when you play an MMO. I also want to take the time to thank my guildmates in SD5 for all the support they gave me on my last video. There was a time that I decided that I couldn't do more videos, but the fact that they keep encouraging me on making more just put a smile on my face, and I'm just so happy and so lucky to be able to be part of the SD5 family. So thank you so much, guys. And also I want to thank the viewers out there as well, because without you guys, I couldn't be doing these videos. I do them for the community. I know that the Rift community is pretty small, so if you have any questions or you want to see more about Rift, just leave a comment in the section and I will try to make a video related to that topic. But thank you so much. Don't forget to comment or like this video. I'll see you guys soon. And for just $15 a month, you can play Rift again. Which basically means you pay the play for free? What? I think this hurts players because trying pretty... man, I lost my train of thought.